What's up, guys? The Vida Flips here. With finally a new upload. Yeah, I'm back, and my laptop still isn't really working. So this video is probably gonna be unedited. But I might gonna edit with my phone. So if you see any kind of logo around here, sorry. But yeah, that's gonna be the editing app. If not, then this thing is not gonna be edited. So yeah, now what I want to talk about today is multiple things actually, because I was thinking to myself that I never really done a opinion-based video. Oh my god, regarding arguments. I always basically talk about different body songs on my little collection, whatever. It's all messed up, I know. And so today I kind of want to talk about different opinion-based arguments that a lot of people talks about, but they usually do different videos. But I kind of want to do it in one video, which is going to be really hard for me because I talk a lot and my videos are really long usually, and I can't really talk really well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So the first thing, mostly the arguments we're going to talk about is clones, trainer versus light blade, and then sharp light blades versus dual light blades. And it's pretty simple. For all these problems there is only one answer. That's gonna be revealed at the end of the video probably. I don't know. It's not script, so I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna say. So yeah, but anyways, tappy as fuck. Let's start with clones. So let's get a clone out. Let's get a clone out of the way. Out of the way here. Clones are cool in my opinion. The bigger problem with people and clones is the fact of morality, because they're so in design, even though most of them has some differences, but not all of them. Like this chap clone has Zempins, the real chat has tank pins or stuff like that. They don't have logos or anything. Again, there are exceptions which I can show you. Like something that I really hate and everybody hates is Bali Plus. They're light blades. They have the OG logo, like the OG logo, the actual company that they're cloning. They put their logo, which is really bad. In my opinion, it's pretty bad. And I don't really like, but I can't lie, this thing is pretty good. So yeah, guys. But anyways, besides the morality thing, the real problem, it's not the fact of clones in itself, because clones are not illegal to buy unless you have like light blade in your country. They're not legal, or state or whatever you are, then it's on you. But besides that, you can buy a clone and they're most likely going to be different in design a little bit from the real one, or they're going to have different logos, or they're not going to have a logo or anything. So it's not that you're not actually buying something that's one-to-one. Even this thing is not really one-to-one. But I do get the fact to not being, not liking that kind of thing. You don't like the idea of stealing a design from a company, so you don't buy a clone, and that's perfect. It's a decision you make, which is great. It's your decision. But at the same time, I don't like when people are toxic about clone buyers, because why? It's another decision to decide to buy a clone, which you shouldn't be ashamed of, because it's fine and nobody should be toxic about it. And yeah, that's the main point. Then clones are pretty good for, you know, the budget. You can get a bunch of them for the same price of a pretty high tier knife. I mean, for the price of a real Kraken, you can get like 3, 4, 5 of these, something like that. Which I will never do that, but you know, you can get a bunch of different clones with the price of a of a Kraken. So yeah, I was trying to do an helix, but I'm pretty fucking close inside in here. It's a pretty tiny space. But yeah, I mean, the price point, it's a pretty good thing for clones. And the real reason why I'm not gonna say support, but I think clones are cool for, is they're so different than, you know, you can find so many different clones. You can find different materials, different handle shapes, blade shapes, balances, weights, designs in terms of like channel sandwich or sandwich and stuff like that. You can find so many different things in the clone territory that you can have so many different experiences on a clone in the clone territory. Again, I can't talk, but it's fine. So, and that's probably why clones are cool, because they're cheap and there are so many and they're so different. Like these are some examples. You can find pinless clones with floating washer system. You can find sandwich construction. This is actually pretty bad, but I mean, it's cool, but it's not really the best thing ever. But yeah, you can find sandwich constructions. Yeah, I'm really fucking close to the wall, but that's cool. So yeah, you can find sandwich. You can find channel titanium, channel aluminum, G10. You can find the wrap clone, which is G10, and everything else. So it's a really good way to try something new. If you want to try different materials, handle shape or anything, if you feel like you're gonna like that knife, you try to buy the clone. I mean, you try to buy that knife. Let me reformulate that because it's kind of fucked up. So you see the chap clone, you're like, it's time for handles. Kind of looks pretty cool because it looks kind of like a chap, and it's titanium. I want a beater titanium knife. Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's try to get it. You want to try G10? You get a Eder clone or a Knock clone or a Wrap clone or whatever, and you got another Bison. You want to try something more handle bias? You go on YouTube, you look for reviews, you see like, that's handle bias. Let's try that one. Or this one has a different handle shape. Let's try that. So yeah, clones are good for that kind of thing, for just trying so many different things and not spending too much money. So when you're actually buying something more expensive, you kind of know what you like. So yeah, you kind of know what you like, and you get an idea what you want to flip more. So yeah, that's in my opinion the big go to like pro. I don't know what I was trying to say. In my opinion, that's the biggest like pro for clones. And clones are not really trash. There are some bad ones. People say that clones are trash. Not really. If you pick the right ones, you're gonna get some really good clones. So that's why YouTube is there, and that's why Reddit is there for reviews and stuff, so you can actually get something that it's not fucked up. And then just the fact that you can just modify, which is the same shit, modify or anodize or do all this kind of shit with a clone, and it's only like $100, and even if you mess it up, it's not gonna be that big of a loss because it's not that much of money. So So yeah, you can mod this thing, you can add whatever the fuck you want, and you're not gonna lose anything because it's not that expensive, even if you do damage something. And then clones are just good to mess around with them. Learning how to tune, you can buy a clone and learn that. So you're not spending too much money and you're not getting something, that it's gonna cost too much, and even if you mess it up a little bit, it's not gonna be the end of the world. So yeah. And clones are not CCCs. I can't talk. This is a fucking CCC. This shit is a fucking CCC. I can't even flip it. This is a CCC. Clones, like the Chep clone and that kind of stuff, those are not CCCs. Those are pretty good clones. So yeah, that's the difference. And if you don't like a clone but you like the price tag because you don't want to spend too much, you want to step out to something better, go on Amazon. You can find something pretty good, like the Comet, the Blaze, it's a new one, the Volp, the Nabalis Mars, and many more. There are so many, yeah, right now. So you can just go there and pick one up, and yeah. Okay, so with that we're done. Trainers versus light blades. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna use. Well, the Kraken, light blade, and trainer is a pretty bad comparison because they're not really similar in terms of flipping, but it's fine. And oh, by the way, I started beating the Kraken. It's gonna be my new beater because fuck, I wanna beat it. But anyways, trainers or light blades, what is good to flip? Now, unless you're in a state in which you can buy light blades, which if you're in California, you cannot buy some. You can buy as many bison as you want. You can flip them. You can do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you don't go outside and flip them in public. But you can own a bison. It's not illegal. So if you're in California, you wonder if you can buy a bison, you can. Just don't go outside like a dumbass and just start flipping in public, because people is gonna get scared and gonna even shoot you or call the police on you. But yeah, but if you want to buy a bison and own it, you can. Just don't do dumb shit. Because I have Kraken, I have clones, and it's legal. It's legal. Don't worry. But anyways, clones, trainer light blades, I think it's good in a balance. Like, I'm not really good of a flipper, and I don't really evolve too much my flipping because I don't know, I evolve my flipping sometimes, but then I'm like, I don't really care. I'm not into, like, I don't know, I don't feel the thing to be constantly changing or just learning new stuff, because I don't mind how I flip. I can flip better, definitely, but and I can learn more stuff, but at the same time I don't feel like doing it every day, and also because I'm working most of the time. So yeah, I know my days off I usually do other stuff, but I mean, if I wanted to, I had the time, but still. So trainers are good. In my opinion, don't start on a light blade, start on a trainer, because in my opinion it's better for you. And like, as long as you don't really do dumb shit, like you don't fucking care about the bite side, you just do tricks on the bite side like I'm doing right now, and then you're gonna start on a light blade, you're gonna fuck it up. As long as you respect the bite handle, you're gonna be pretty much fine. You're gonna get cut, definitely, but it's gonna be fine. It's not that big of a deal. In my opinion, it's all about psychology, because you know you have a real blade, so you know you're gonna cut yourself, and you are gonna cut yourself. But if on a trainer you are expecting the bite side, and you're learning not to touch it, you're gonna be fine on a live blade. You're gonna be 100% fine. It's not gonna be the big of a deal. You're probably not gonna do all the aerials like I'm not doing on this thing, because this is fucking sharp, and all the crazy shit, but it's fine. Slowly you're gonna learn, and slowly you're gonna get used to the live blade. You're gonna be ready to do more tricks, but it's not gonna be the big of a deal. So yeah, guys, don't worry. It's not that big of a thing to actually transfer to a live blade. Now, you don't need to add the actual... If they're illegal in your country, do not even fucking try. It's not, don't risk it. If they're illegal in your country and you don't feel like starting on a live blade because you're not starting, but just flipping a live blade because you're kind of scared, it's fine. Just don't. Or buy a live blade and do only simple things at first, and then start doing more rollovers and stuff that you like. Maybe you can tape the live blade and for a little bit trying to do some aerials and see if you get the bounce out, and you learn how to time the knife well, so you're not gonna cut yourself when you're gonna take the tape off. So yeah, but is it a big of a difference? Not really. Live blades maybe feels a little bit more solid because they don't have the old pattern on the blade, but it's pretty similar, guys. It's nothing that crazy different. It's all about, you have an edge, so you're gonna cut yourself, and that's pretty much about it. Yeah, sometimes I prefer to flip trainers because I don't want to fuck me up with cuts, so I don't want to get cut and fuck my hand up. So yeah, so it's fine to own a trainer. If you don't feel like to be ready to flip a live blade, just don't. Or if you want a live blade but you don't feel ready, but you kind of want to flip it, you can take your fucking live blade and dual it. Yeah, like I did with my Chap clone, because this thing was heavy as fuck, and I mean it's still kind of heavy, but this thing is sharp. It's really sharp. This one can still cut me, even though I can run my finger towards the blade and it's not gonna cut myself. But if I do put some pressure, it's gonna cut me with no fucking problems, because I got cut recently, like a few weeks ago, with this thing. So yeah, this thing is sharp. Dueling the blade, again, it's totally fine. If you want to feel of a live blade and you want to duel the blade, duel it. It's nothing crazy. You can put an edge on, you can make it sharp, you can resharpen it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. If it's right, I don't even know. You can resharpen it and you can get a new edge, and you can actually cut yourself then. Yeah, you can get cut easily. But no, if you want to duel a blade, if you want to put tape on a blade, it's totally fine. It's something that I did with this one, because I don't feel like having an actual crazy sharp edge on this heavy bison. So yeah, I wasn't really sure to have that, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna tool this thing. So yeah, and I am a little bit more confident with this one. Like, I do aerials, as you saw before. I do stuff like that because I know this thing is not gonna, it's probably gonna cut me if I fuck it up. But it's not gonna fucking take one of my finger off, yeah. And it does give you more confidence too, to do aerials and stuff like that. So now I've been trying to do aerials with something sharper, because I feel more confident. Yeah, it on my finger right there. I don't know if you can see the little line, but it didn't do anything. So yeah. Now, That's it. Dueling the blade is fine. Flipping only trainers is fine. Flipping only live blades, it's fine. Flipping both, probably better because you get, you know, the feeling of both, and then you just get used to both. But yeah, clones are fine if you want to buy a clone. The problems, all of these things, comes when people become toxic about it. The answer to all of these things is, it's your fucking life. It's your life, it's your money, and it's your choice. If you want to buy a clone, buy a clone. If you don't want to buy a clone, don't buy a clone. If you want to flip a live blade, if they're not illegal wherever you live, don't fucking get a live blade. If you want to, get a fucking live blade. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I mean, just live your life and do whatever the fuck you want, you know? As long as you're not gonna stop someone, you're not doing anything wrong. So, yeah. You do whatever the fuck you want. You're free. You're free and do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. So, buy clones if you want to buy a clone, don't buy a clone. Sharpened blade, non sharpened blade, trainers, ally blades, whatever. It's your choice, bro. And everybody's being toxic about it. Just nobody give a fuck about you being toxic about something. So just live your life and let everybody else live their own, with their own ideas and choices. So yeah, that's it. That's the secret. Just do whatever you want and don't care about people being toxic, because they're dumb. So yeah, people have ideas, people have different opinions, that's fine, but they don't have the thing, they don't have the right to be toxic about it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for following. Hope you like this video. Hope nobody's gonna get mad at me for some fucking reason. I don't really care. But yeah, it's a pretty long video. And that's it. I don't know what to say. Thank you for following. And yeah, see you in the next one. Maybe sooner than this one, but yeah, whatever. Bye.